What were famous Casemate ironclad ships? Imagine a time when ships were transforming from wooden sailing vessels into armored steam-powered battleships. During the American Civil War, one of the most exciting innovations was the Casemate Ironclad. These ships had a single, thickly armored structure called a casemate that housed their guns behind fixed, sloped plates. Unlike turret ships, which could rotate their guns, Casemate ironclads had guns fixed in place, firing through small, protected openings. This design was a big step forward from traditional wooden ships and helped shape modern naval warfare. One of the most famous Casemate ironclads was the CSS Virginia, originally a wooden frigate called USS Merrimack. When the Confederates captured and rebuilt her, they added thick iron armor and a sloped casemate to protect her guns. The CSS Virginia became legendary after her battle with the Union ironclad USS Monitor in March 1862 during the Battle of Hampton Roads. This was the first time two ironclads fought each other, and it changed naval combat forever. The Virginia's armor and design made her a tough opponent, and her battle showed how powerful armored ships could be. On the Union side, the USS Galena was another casemate ironclad. She was built with iron armor on her casemate but was less successful in battle because her armor was thinner. She took part in the Battle of Drury's Bluff, where she faced heavy fire and suffered damage, showing that early casemate designs had their limits. Still, ships like the Galena proved that armored, steam-powered ships could play a key role in controlling rivers and protecting harbors. The Confederacy also built ships like the CSS Raleigh and CSS North Carolina. These were smaller harbor defense vessels with armored casemates, mainly designed to guard key ports like Wilmington. They faced many operational problems, including grounding and structural issues, but they added to the evolving design of casemate ironclads. Later in the war, the CSS Wilmington was constructed with two small octagonal casemates. She was about 240 feet long and heavily armored, but she was destroyed before she could see full action to prevent her from falling into Union hands. Casemate ironclads relied on steam engines, so they didn't need sails, although some added masts for navigation when not fighting. Their guns fired through fixed ports, which meant crews had to manually aim and move the guns to target enemies. This made firing slower compared to turret ships but still offered excellent protection for the crew and artillery. Overall, casemate ironclads like the CSS Virginia and others marked a major shift in naval warfare. They combined heavy armor, steam power, and fixed-gun batteries to dominate battles along rivers and coastlines. Their design influenced future warships and showed how armored ships could change the face of naval combat forever. The CSS Virginia remains the most iconic example, symbolizing the transition from traditional wooden ships to armored, steam-powered vessels.